Hey everybody, it's Chris from the Droning Company here at CUAV 2023 with a new friend of the Droning Company, Nikita, the CCO, the Chief Commercial Officer for Skygauge Robotics. First of all, very nice to meet you. Absolutely great. Look at this thing. I mean, it's fantastic how eye-catching this thing is. And then we got to see some of the marketing material on it. And the use case application for this is awesome, very unique. Let's learn a little bit more about it. Tell us about the Skygauge and what it's capable of.
Perfect. Yeah, so this is the Skygauge. It flies by tilting the rotors to move while the center body remains stable.
Okay.
So this design was uniquely created for doing work that involves physical contact with structures.
Okay.
So moving more from drones from visual data collection, if you imagine photography, videography, things like that, to actually interacting with the environment, like doing painting, pressure washing, cleaning, scrubbing, sanding, and our first use case being in industrial ultrasound inspections.
Okay.
So the same way doctors use ultrasound to check the health of people, inspectors use this industrial ultrasound to check the health of infrastructure.
Cool, okay.
So currently they would have to send workers up on ropes and scaffolding to go and collect this data, because this is a mandated inspection. And instead of doing that, now you can send up a drone, saving a lot of money, time, and risk to people.
That's awesome. Now, what we noticed in the marketing that we were seeing on your screen here on your display was the ability for the drone to reach angles that are a little bit more difficult to reach. You don't necessarily have to fly directly out of structure. Your payload can actually be mounted particularly to your job, but also a very interesting feature is the dynamics and the movement of this drone allow you to basically have a pitch forward without any thrust forward. So in one of the videos that we saw, the drone was pitched almost completely forward, but there was no movement, and it was able to use this apparatus then to inspect a structure. You know, what's the thought process behind that, and how does that work from a mechanical standpoint on the drone?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Here, I can actually show you how that works. So the drone is able to tilt and maintain full control authority even while flying at an angle.
Okay.
So this way we're actually able to maintain contact with the surface at any angle and perform inspections on different types of curved surfaces and things like that.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Additionally, what this allows for is the use of a force sensor. So the drone is actually able to understand how much force it's applying.
He's pressing on the front of this tool here.
Yes, and in which direction. So this way, the drone can maintain perfect flush contact with the surface, which is really what's required for this type of inspection.
Absolutely. That's extremely intuitive and not anything we've ever seen in the industry before. This is the first time I've seen anything like this before. If people want to learn more about Skygauge, how they might be able to use it within their vertical, their industry, where can they go to learn more about your platform and your drone?
Yeah, they could go to skygauge.co. That's skygauge.co. Feel free to reach out to us on our contact page, and I'll get back to you personally.
Excellent, Nikita. Very nice to meet you. Absolutely fantastic. Make sure you check them out. Skygauge, this is the real deal.